Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where we are going to try out some new drugstore products. I have a full basket of stuff that we are going to be trying out. There are foundation, there are cream bronzers, eyeliners, a whole slew of things that we're going to be trying out, letting you know if these are worth your money or not, because even though drugstore makeup might be affordable, I don't want you to waste your money. Like I've told you before, $10 is still $10. That's a really nice coffee at Starbucks with whipped cream on top. That's not to be joked around with. And if you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, especially things that are a little bit more on the colorful side. We'll try and make that happen today. If you want to see more affordable options, high-end options in the makeup, don't forget to subscribe because I upload 5 videos every week. I think that what's the biggest surprise in this video is that I bought another thing from Makeup Revolution. I know, it's like I'm torturing myself. But I've seen quite a few people review this one, and even though I haven't seen any reviews of it, I was like, maybe this is something that you'd be interested in. Makeup Revolution has released a new foundation. I have tried 2 or 3 of Makeup Revolution's foundations from before, and I didn't hate them, but I didn't love them. And especially I didn't like the shade range. Not that it wasn't diverse enough, but only that I didn't think that they were very good at describing shades. I bought something that was described as a light medium with a warm undertone, and I got something that I think is a light with a peach pinky undertone. It just did not fit me at all. This is the Makeup Revolution IRL filter in F7, and just looking at this shade, I honestly think that maybe for the first time we have gotten a shade that's like somewhat correct. I'm gonna take my ring off and I am gonna be using the e.l.f. gripping primer. I want to do, like, when I do these trying out new things from a drugstore, the things that aren't new, I still want to combine them with some of my already favorites from the drugstore. And the e.l.f. primer is just so good, and it is quite sunny outside today. I haven't fixed my hair either. I'm gonna do that at the end. It is quite sunny today, and I feel like a gripping primer could be good. My skin is that skin type where when you touch it, it turns red. Even though I don't really have sensitive skin when it comes to products or the sun or anything like that. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. We're gonna zoom in and let's start with this foundation. I really hope that Makeup Revolution doesn't let me down again. I have big hopes, okay? Big hopes and dreams about this one. Like I said, I got F7. I think this packaging is nice. It's a pump, it's a glass bottle. Honestly, this packaging is great, and I like that you can see the foundation through. I like that. It seems like it's frosted here and not frosted here. So is this... Wait, this is confusing. Is the bottle half frosted? Is this just a pitch? I'm not smart enough to figure this out. Wait, let me put the ring back on. I have been known to forget wearing my ring from time to time. So let's see what kind of color this is. This might be a good color. Is this supposed to be full coverage? I think this is supposed to be full coverage. Liquid foundation. Liquid foundation. Wait. Ooh, this smells like This foundation smells like paint from the 80s. Not that new, like environmentally friendly paint. No, no, no. This looks like paint from the 80s. Wow, that's a smell and a half. This is a long wear foundation, breathable, soft matte. Oh yeah, it's the soft matte that got me in. I've been really liking like more matte foundations. I think it is, oh hello, I think you can tell. It is a shade or two too light for me, which I feel has been the thing with Makeup Revolution's I should have learned, but I feel like that has been the thing with Makeup Revolution's foundations all the times when I tried them, and still I made the same mistake again, is that they describe something as a light medium and I still feel like it's kind of light. Is this not kind of light? Well, bronze up a bit, I guess. Oh, I need to change my battery. Okay, let me lean out of the light a little bit. I mean, you can tell. This isn't my shade, and I haven't been by the pool for about 2 weeks because Kaisa doesn't really love that we leave her alone. So I've been in the house, And yeah, this is definitely not my shade. I will say the finish of this is beautiful. I think that this is a medium buildable. I feel like it's thin enough so that I can definitely build on it if I wanted to have a bit more coverage. But I like it to be like this, where you can still see spots from like my beauty spots to peek through from my skin. I like that. So far so good. It's not my shade, but the coverage, so far so good. I'm gonna be using one of my favorite drugstore concealers, the Maybelline 30 hour, what is this called, like infallible, no, the Superstay, that's what it's called. I'm gonna be using just a little bit of this. You can tell this concealer is like the shape of my foundation, and I usually buy one that's like a shade lighter, but I'm just gonna be covering up a little bit under my eyes. I don't have anything else really to cover up, so I'll just do a little bit here. And I'm also going to be setting just under my eyes and around my nose with the NYX HD powder. This has been my favorite for years. And then we can use the new cream bronzer. That's also Makeup Revolution. And I bought this out of recommendation for you. You better not be lying to me. Okay, I powdered a little bit under my eyes, around my nose, and a little bit on my chin. That's usually where things goes astray quickly, let's say. So I actually bought two send help. I bought two bronzers. I bought the ColourPop Super Shock bronzer, and I also bought the Makeup Revolution cream bronzer. But I thought since we're using Makeup Revolution today, I'll save this for an upcoming video. I feel like I'm doing another one of those, trying like a full face of all the new hype makeup. I'll include it there. Is there a tape on here? Oh, sir. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer, and this came recommended from you. A bunch of you were commenting on my video where I was talking about that I couldn't find like good cream bronzers at the drugstore. You were saying that you had heard that this one was good, and some people were also saying they've tried it and they liked it. I bought this in medium. It is called, did I say, the Ultra Cream Bronzer? And I feel like it looks a little dark, but I don't know. But I mean, on the other hand, this foundation is a little light. I am going to be using this brush. This is the Emerald brush from BH Cosmetics. I really like this. How do you work from this? I like this brush with cream bronzers, I was going to say, but let me go in with a sponge. Okay, so this is, okay, it's pigmented, but it blends out really nice. Okay, this is also good to know. I would say, wait, I'm making no sense, but I'm so shocked. Why is this so beautiful? Makeup Revolution. Have I finally found the things that I like from the brand? Are we finally there, people? Because here's the thing. I want to love Makeup Revolution. I just have not been loving their products, because here's the thing. Here's the thing that I don't think a lot of US beauty YouTubers think about when it comes to Makeup Revolution. I want to love and recommend Makeup Revolution because it's one of the few drugstore brands that have drugstore prices in a lot of countries. Maybelline, L'Oreal, they're not really that affordable in the country where I'm from, Sweden. Tell me if it's the same in the country where you're from. And also like e.l.f., it's not super inexpensive in Sweden. Catrice and Essence are also German brands, so those are also more affordable in Europe. So I'm trying to be like affordable for everyone, and for that reason Makeup Revolution is great. I just haven't been loving their products. But this one? Okay, unless this totally like breaks up and literally jumps off my face, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is a hit. This blends like a freaking dream. It was so affordable. Okay, this one, if you're looking for a drugstore cream bronzer, skip the e.l.f., skip the Pacifica, skip the NYX, get this one. Never thought I'd say that, but Makeup Revolution? I feel now where I'm leaning back a little bit, I feel like I was able to get back to somewhat my actual skin color. Just feels like I'm very highlighted in the middle of my face. I think it looks good. These products, really nice. This one, definitely recommend. Wow, it was so nice. Okay, I bought a couple of these. Listen, I went to Walmart. I know, who am I? I went to Walmart and I bought a couple of these AF94 products. I bought this one. Let me see what I bought. I bought this one, and then I bought a gel eyeliner. It was orange, and this was orange. I don't feel like I need to explain more. Oh, and I bought a lip tint. This is a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's giving. It looks like this. Smells like nothing. Because I saw one of these stands, and basically everything that was in stock, I bought one. Where's the other thing? Ah, here it is. I bought also a lip color in a scribble stick. Wait, let me put this to the side. This is a scribble stick in Still the One. It looked a little mauvey here, but I will say it looks very pink here. I mean, it is the same color. I'm literally colorblind. But maybe we'll do the stain first, and then we'll do the scribble stick on top. But I want to start with this one, which is the multi-use cheek and lip color. Look at that. Oh, it's such a gorgeous color. Such a gorgeous color. Should I just, maybe let me just do like this, because I've learned now that you're not supposed to, like, whatever the name is, you're not supposed to scribble on your cheeks. Oh, shut the front door. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Oh, getting myself demonetized. Am I having it? Listen, do you remember the last one I did of these, where it's basically just a video of meh and fails? Am I having a video of like good products? Look it up. Okay, we're gonna see if that dries down. So I'll put on the highlighter at the very end. So we're gonna see how this wears, but oh, that is beautiful. I'm gonna do a little lip liner. This is the Juvia's lip liner in Lush, which is a little bit of a more mauve leaning one. I really like these liners, but I'll do the mauve leaning one, and also I'll do my brows, and then we can see if we can try, like, this is the color. And then we can see if we can try that lip stain. Oh, I'm such an idiot. This is actually from the Uma by Sharon C line. I totally forgot. This is the one. I totally forgot about that. Oh, okay, let's put a little less on. Ah, I totally forgot about that. Maybe for Halloween? That's really pretty though. I like when it's darkest on the inside and then fades out when it's a lip tint. Oh, that's so pretty. I totally forgot. I was like, I bought these from AF94. No, you didn't. This is from another line. Totally forgot what I did. See, this is what happens with age. Memory. That is so pretty. Okay, let's leave this for a bit, and I'll use a little bit of the scribble stick on top. There's a lot of things going on. I did buy one of these tattoo studios from Maybelline, and I also have this one from AF94. This is orange, and this one is green. I don't know what's gonna fit. And I also have these eyeliners from ColourPop, so I thought I want to do, I will say I'm a little suspicious as to, like, I swatched these, and some of them swatched amazing, and some of them were like a little questionable. I kind of want to use the one that I knew looked good. It's that bad of me, but this one in So Winey, it swatched so beautiful. It's like a red, so kind of want to use this one. It's like these dip liners. These were sent to me in PR, and ColourPop gave me a code. I told you about that. It's Angelica. I will leave it down below. But I think I'm gonna, because I want to use this one again. So I think I'm just gonna use this one, the Gabriella shade, which is the orange. I'm gonna use that just on my lid, in my crease, under my eyes, nothing special. Well, actually what I'm going to start with is that I'm going to start with an eye primer. This is the Juvia's Place one. I'm going to use the one in the lighter shade. Oh my god, is this one almost out? Maybe. And I'm not going to cover it all the way up to my brows. I'm just going to put it a little bit here and in the crease. You can see this is the light one. It's a little bit too light for my skin tone. So I don't want to have it as a brow bone highlighter, but just where I'm gonna put the orange, so to speak. Oh, and maybe we can use, oh, let's do that. Okay, let's save this for a future. Just know that I have it, but we're saving it. And I'll do this one on the lower lash line, and then hopefully that's gonna work out, because sometimes shadows don't wanna stick on a powdered lower lash line. And let me just pack this Gabriella on. It is like a muted orangey shade. Well, you can see it's not super, I don't know about some of these mattes in this palette were a little bit more hard pressed, But that looks really good. I'm literally packing it on, just like going in the pan, picking up as much as I can and just pressing it into the primer, and then we'll blend the edge as we go. Not trying to make a super dramatic look. I just want to show you how you can do like a more easy everyday look with one shadow, but it doesn't have to be brown. Is this the most pigmented shade I've seen in my life? Not really, but let's try this AF, oh, not in my eye, my AF 94 eyeliner. That looks really good. What shade was this? This is High Tops. That's the shade. And I'll do it under my eyes as well. I'm gonna see if I can put a little bit of that Gabriella on my lower lash line too. And then I'll do a little bit of this shadow up here that's called Big Game, just on the pencil brush, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of my inner corner. It's like a little bit of a peachy gold. I think that's gonna be just a little bit. That's a very easy look. Okay, let's go into this liner. So this is the So Whiny line, whiny. And we are just gonna try and see if I can make this work. Not gonna do any kind of dramatic thing. Oh, that's not true. It probably will be dramatic, but it won't be like a graphic liner kind of a deal. But maybe like that, just a little bit. That actually looks really good, and it matches with the lips. Not bad. I'm doing a little bit of the Sky High mascara by Maybelline. I think I will be, or will I? Yeah, I think I will be adding some lashes. I always love adding some lashes. I can add my favorite drugstore lashes again. I'll link them down below, but so far so good. I usually don't do like just a wing and one color, but I really wanted to try out the liner. And what I will say, this liner in So Whiny, beautiful, wonderful. But some of the colors seemed a little sheer and a little bit streaky, like the two blue ones and the white one. I was like, I don't know. I do have a video here on YouTube, like a short, where I'm swatching all of them, and you can even see in the swatches that some of them look really great. And then when we come towards the end with the blue and the white, it turns a little bit questionable. I thought before we go into lashes, we could try and see if we can apply this scribble stick. Okay, so this has some like decent pigment, but it's more of a creamy. It smells a little sweet. There's some decent pigment to this, really comfortable. It feels a little small. It feels small to the point where I think like, could this have been a lipstick instead? But that looks really pretty on top. I really like the smell. It smells like raspberries. It smells really nice. I really like that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a ColourPop Super Shock Chic. This is from the Avatar collection. But honestly, I love all the Super Shock Chics from ColourPop. I will say, do I have a brush here? Oh, here. I will say that I don't have a lot of highlighters from the drugstore because I have been loving these from ColourPop so much. I never really ventured into any other affordable highlighters. What is your favorite affordable highlighter? And if you can find it at the drugstore or at the drugstore section at Ulta, that's a plus. But any affordable highlighter that you really like, please let me know. I would love to venture out and try and find them. I will say, the blush, it's still sticky. So if you hate that, and I will be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of a sticky cheek, the blush is still sticky. The bronzer feels more like it's not totally set, but the blush does feel a little sticky. So as much as I think the blush looks beautiful, I don't think it's going to be a hit for me unless it sets down throughout the day, because I don't love something that's not set down. But I think the makeup look overall looks really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go and put on some lashes, and I'm actually gonna do my hair because I bought a new hair tool. So I'm gonna do that for TikTok. So I'll be back in 2 seconds and just show you what it all looks like. What do we think about the hair? Is it okay? Do we like it? I used the crimper, like one of these wave tools. It's this one from Bedhead. I'll link this one down below as well. I used it for the first time. I did this on TikTok, so if you're interested in seeing the process, it's over at TikTok. But it's okay, right? I feel kind of fierce in this. It's so fun to try something new. Well, not new, but I haven't tried it for quite some years, so it's really fun to have one of these wafers back in my life. Anyways, I really like these products. I will say the product that I like the most is the bronzer, and I really like the foundation, and I feel like with the bronzer, I feel... Am I showing too much? I feel like I got it to be in a good shade. The lip products were really nice too. I think all of them worked really good. The eyeliner is nice in this color, but they seem to be a little bit unpredictable. I still prefer the BFF liquid liners that I had from before. I think personally those have worked out pretty good for me, even though they are a felt tip liner. What else did I try? The blush. The blush is nice, but it is a little sticky. The bronzer I feel has set in, but yeah, the bronzer just feels like it's a creamy bronzer that sets down, but not totally powdery. But I feel like the blush is a little sticky, maybe for my liking, even though I love the color. So if you have more dry skin and you like stuff to stay a little hydrating on your skin, you might like the blush. If you like Tower 28 blushes, you might like this one. For me, I think I prefer the eye pencil and the lip product from AF94 over this one. But I like the look, I like everything. I will leave, like I said, everything in the description box. Let me know your thoughts down below. Can we also just do a little hoorah that I actually found some Makeup Revolution products that I think are good. Like, really, I like them. I think they look good. Okay, that was it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!